Good evening, everyone. This is Vivian, and we have our very special guest tonight, the housewife in Orange County, and Miss Helia Ramos. And I've known Helia just for a few months, being a part of our doTERRA team, and she's an awesome lady, very good at relationship building, just very smiley lady that she just brings her love and her energy anywhere she goes. And of course, our upline leader, Sandra Pascal, has been helping her out build her team of people who love oils, the doTERRA essential oils. And even if she's a housewife, she knows exactly what are the tools that she needs to bring to the table as a business owner. And she would like to share this with us tonight, okay? So, Miss Helia, tell us how you got introduced to the oil. Did you have a, like a physical condition? Like what happened? How did you get started with oils? Oh, she got to get her cute puppy there.
I'm sorry, the dog was somebody knocked on the door.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry. Vivian, thank you for the lovely introduction. My name is Helia Ramos, and I work as a licensed psychiatric clinician for 12 years, serving people with developmental disabilities. I'm a wife and a mother of three. Two sons and a daughter, and I'm also a grandmother. When I have my youngest son, I decided to become a stay-home mom. So I've been doing that for 14 years.
Wow.
So and I hear about the oils through my oldest son, who is a health advocate. So before he moved to Costa Rica, he found out about the oils. He was so excited telling me about them. And then while he was there in Costa Rica, one day he was on a farmer's market and he found the oils. So he got so excited and he joined doTERRA, and then he convinced me to join too. And then, so I bought them and I didn't use them, that much. Until through a good friend of mine, I met Sandra Pascal, our upliner. And one day when she was here at my house, I showed her all the oils. And so she suggests to, leave them out. So I remembered to use them. So, after that, I started using the oils more often. But what made me fall in love with them was I have this chronic condition on my colon, and I've been having flare-ups for 18 years, and I was treated with steroids and other medications with bad side effects, and the last one was the worst because I had one day I was bleeding and I had a very painful burning sensation. So I got scared and I called the doctor and I couldn't find an appointment that day and I was desperate. And then I remember that my son told me the frankincense, my favorite. He told me the frankincense was good for everything, pain, inflammation, infections, even cancer, and so many other benefits. So I put 2 drops in a glass of water. And then, in less than half an hour, I was, free of the pain and the burning sensation. So I was amazed. I couldn't believe it. So, that episode was cured with no steroids or bad side effects.
Right.
So, after that, it's been, one miracle after another with the oils, and I'm truly in love with them. And so, with Sandra, I had to wait 6 months in order to start the business, and then I started, and I'm working on it. I'm very happy, very excited. So
awesome. Awesome. I know I just came from my hair salon this afternoon, and this older lady, the owner of the store, the salon, said, I really love that frankincense. I just have a little bit left, and I just love that thing. That's what she said. So everybody loves frankincense from.
yeah, that's an amazing oil. But frankincense is not the only one. Every day I discover another one and another one. And
Yep, you got to be familiar with them.
yeah.
Right. So that's how you got introduced to that. Now, I know as a housewife, people think, oh, you're just a housewife, but that's not true, because a housewife is a whole job description. It's kind of like you're the CEO of your own house, right? So can you share with us some of the things that you've learned as a housewife? What are the skills that you have there, and how were you able to transfer that to your business?
Well, when I decided to do doTERRA as a business, I had to make changes. First of all, I learned to prioritize the things in my house. Like helping, taking care of the family, and then learn how to manage time and how to be organized. So in the mornings it's a hassle, getting everybody ready. I drop the kids to school, and then when I come back home, I try to work on the business for 1 hour. And there are days where I have more time, and so I'm learning to use all the help that we have in the pages that all of our upliners have on Facebook, which are very helpful.
Yep.
And then I in the morning I try to catch up with the classes, and I call people to follow up and try to make appointments for presentations, and I like to bug my upline client, Sandra and Carla, who's been my mentor too, and then it's time for start cooking and pick up the kids, and driving here and there all over the places. And then sometimes when my husband is home, so he helps a lot, and so I can go to classes, and we do the presentations when we have them.
Yeah. So who were the first people you invited when you started the business?
It was with my friends. Friendship is very important as a housewife, to build doTERRA, because when you have a good relationship with your friends, they help you. And I've been so blessed with a lot of good friends, and they done classes for me. I mean, presentations, and so Sandra has done the classes with me and Carla. And so I'm in the process of learning, and pretty soon I'll be doing the classes on my own.
Awesome. Share with us how you build relationships with these people. Like, how do you actually build friendship? Because in this business, any business, it's about relationships. So it seems like within a short period of time, you were able to build yourself up to, what's your rank now? Are you elite?
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's just a few months. Congratulations. Yeah. So it can get done. So how do you build a relationship?
Well, by being genuine and honest and helpful. And, like I said, I've been always been very friendly. I love to talk to people, and I love to share with people, the things that I know that can help them. Like with the oils, it's, they're so amazing. So, I'm always talking to all my friends, and, like I said, I've been blessed with my friends, and they help me a lot. And, anywhere I go, I'm talking about the oils.
Right. Because you put down here on your PowerPoint slide, first you have to use the oils, because you put it away for a long time until Sandra convinced you that you have to use them. So now you convince yourself that they work because they got rid of your stomach pain and burning within 30 minutes. So that's your own testimony. And then you share your good news about these amazing oils.
Yes.
Awesome.
That's the way I've been doing with the oils, and it's working. It's working. And I just want to let the housewives know that, you know, even though it's hard, it's a lot of work, because, you know, you add this job to the job that you already have. But it's worth it. It's worth it because, you know, like Sandra told me, oh, I just love my job because I had the opportunity to, you know, to make new friends and to share this wonderful news about the oils with other people, you know, helping people. It's something that I really love. So, you know, I just found the right tool.
Yep, exactly.
And
part of it is you're learning, and you're always using whatever you're learning and applying it to your next class and your next class. So that consistency is very helpful for everyone there listening, because you can work this as little as 1 hour, like you said, right? Or 2 hours. You can do this within a 3 to 4 year period that you're making a lot of money already. It could be 10 or 100,000 a month, or you can build this for 10 years. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Go with your pace and move forward. We happen to have a team that's pretty fast and moving forward. So you kind of move with the flow because you're all connected. Fortunately and unfortunately, we're all connected. So that's the way we flow.
Yeah. I'm hoping, you know, that this year I have good feelings that we're going to go far this year. And you know, we're so lucky to have people with so much knowledge. You know, I feel lucky and blessed to have Sandra, Carla, and you, and you know, all the uplines. They're very nice people. They're very helpful, and you know, I encourage people that, you know, the housewives to always learn, educate yourselves, learn about first of all, you know, before learning about the business, you need to educate yourself about the oils, you know, what they're for, their properties, how you can use them, how you can integrate them into your life.
Right. Nice. And can you share with us your goals this year? So, because I always see this in people, right? Like they have a goal, New Year's resolution. It's January still. And how do we actually bring about, honestly, when you hit a goal, it feels so good. It's kind of like sports, right? You win something and you can treat yourself for a massage, for whatever you like, maybe a yoga class. You can treat yourself for a nice breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever it is that you like that rocks your boat. What is your goal this year or maybe this quarter? Share with us, Helia.
Well, I have a lot of expectations, but my immediate goal is to be a solid elite for, you know, at least 3 months.
Okay.
Move on, and hopefully, you know, before we go to convention, I'm hoping to be a silver.
Awesome.
By the time we go to convention.
Just share with them, an elite makes about how much a month?
Well, about, you know, between 300 and 400.
Okay. Awesome. That's extra shopping money, right? For all of you housewives out there. Extra date nights.
Everybody, you know, they just need to keep in mind that every business, you know, you need to invest time, work, and money. And, you know, I was looking at that, the money, but I'm pretty sure, I'm convinced that the money is coming. And I know that when you work hard, and you discipline yourself, you get the results. And sooner or later, you know, in the beginning you won't see as much money, but you know, later on you will start seeing it, and I'm pretty sure of that. And for now, I'm very content seeing the results with the people, with my family. And you know, like last year, I we didn't visit the doctor that much. I just went when I had that episode, and then I took my son just once.
Hey, that's a big savings right there. Because look, if you call 911 all the time, I don't know how much they charge now. Is it $300 or $600? That's one 911 call, right? If you go to urgent care or emergency, you use 3 to 5 hours of your time. So if you think about, if you go to the doctor all the time, and let's say it doesn't matter if you get paid $10 an hour or you get paid $500 an hour, you still wasted 3 to 5 hours of your time, plus you lost sleep, which means your work performance is affected the following day or more, right? So you're wasting money that way because you're trading your time for the hours, like for money. With this, you're building your pipeline now so that later you have residual income coming through you. And not only will you get the money, you'll get friendships, you'll get a huge support. You know, you'll expand your family, because now your family is not just your main family. It's nice if you have supportive family, but if you have a family that criticizes you and blames you for everything, that kind of sucks, right? So you have to kind of bring yourself into a bigger circle, into a different family, so that you can feel what that really feels like. You know, there's so many advantages to this.
Oh yes, I've been loving it, you know, because it's great to share with people and have fun, and you know, some people, you know, they have good things to eat, and so that's good too.
Yeah.
I love to eat. That's one of the pleasures for me in life.
And for those of you that also have a business, I'm a businesswoman when I came in, right? I have a holistic clinic myself as a physical therapist and an energy worker. And my initial outlay was about $80,000 to $85,000. That was the beginning investment. And it took more than 5 years to recoup that money. With doTERRA, within 2 months, basically 1 month I studied the oil. The following month I was just calling people. You know, like that $300 started coming in pretty much consistently the second month. So the initial investment is very low. Like you said, there will always be, like, it's a no-brainer. It's the minimum investment you can ever have. And you grow with it. You know, you personally grow with it. And then, of course, your whole network grows with it. So you're going to leave a big legacy if ever you leave, because now you're such a holistic wellness advocate that touches the whole people around you. So, yeah.
That is something that I love. And I'm really, you know, I always was working, and, you know, like I said, I worked for 12 years in a state hospital, and I was making pretty decent money, and then, you know, being a housewife, it's been good. It's been a great experience, but, you know, my kids are growing, and I was ready, waiting for something, and then, you know, I got this, the doTERRA, and they're amazing oils, and I'm very happy, and I know that I'm gonna get far in this business. So not only because it's good money, but the main thing for me, it's that I can help people.
Nice.
Bring something that they're gonna appreciate, and I'm just loving it. I'm having a good time, and I'm making good friends, and, you know, more friends.
Yeah, so we can see how excited and positive you are there. So share with us, how do you continue your healthy relationship? You know how you have friends, and then they sign up because they're your friend, they like you, and you like them. How do you keep that relationship going?
Well, I check on them, you know, and I follow up with them.
How often do you do that, Helia?
Well, after they get registered, you know, I wait until they get the products, and then, you know, we make appointment with them to do the overview, and then, you know, we keep in touch with them, you know, like teaching them, you know, how to make their LRPs, and, you know, always reassuring them that they can count on us, that, you know, any question they have, you know, they can always call us, and we'll be there to help them, to guide them.
Nice.
Help in any way we can.
Awesome. All right. So far, we've learned a lot about building relationship and managing your time wisely, and really being happy and positive when you share these oils with other people. So I'm going to open it up to other participants we thank you so much for being with us tonight. This is the time to actually ask Helia or I, or Sandra or Carla, we're all together, and anybody else in this doTERRA team, you're welcome to answer also. But go ahead and I'm gonna you can unmute yourself, because then I don't know if everybody has background noise. So go ahead and unmute yourself if you have a question, or if you have something to add or share with others. Oh, maybe let me just unmute all. Okay, there you go. Go for it, ladies and gentlemen, if we have gentlemen here.
Well, I'll go ahead and take the forum. First of all, I want to thank you again, Vivian. I think the series is going phenomenal. You're really onto something huge here. And I really appreciate that all the speakers are coming from different points of their journey in doTERRA. I love that about our team, that you don't have to be a triple, double, quadruple diamond to get some time to talk and share your experiences. I love that you honor everybody where they are in their journey, and that's really powerful, because you never know who's listening, and it makes it that much more attractive, because for someone that's listening to this and they haven't even had a class yet, it's inspiring. And then for someone like myself, who's been out of everybody here, I've been doing it the longest, it's just still nice to be able to go back and remember the perspective of someone who's fairly new in the business, because that just helps me be a better leader, and understand where they are and how I can, where they are in their journey. I was there. That's the cool thing, is that the higher rank you are, you always have to remember that, you at one point you had your first class, you had your first enrollment, so on and so forth. So to see Helia here today, I really love it, because she has so much to give, and that is something really important, that people sometimes underestimate what they're capable of doing, because they're so used to being in their own story and their own life. And she's a stay-at-home mom. Like, she's been driving, doing laundry, folding it, cleaning, mopping, sweeping, washing dishes, cooking, picking people up, dropping them off, like a personal chef. She's an assistant. She's, everything. So the housewife really gets undermined a lot. And when you think about it, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Vivian, isn't it like $180,000 is what the average salary for a housewife is for a stay-at-home mom, right? So
yeah, that's like multiple jobs, at least 5.
That's huge. Like just Uber alone. A silver responsible Uber that's going to be on time. That all has a price. So I really enjoy and love that you had this topic tonight, because for any housewife listening out there, full-time stay-at-home mom, you are a powerful force to be reckoned with, and you have so much to give and so much knowledge and experience. You may just be overqualified. The only thing maybe that you need to work on is, unlike the rest of us, is how to use the oils, like the ins and out of the essential oil world. But other than that, when it comes to communicators, negotiators, therapists, you guys have it all down pat. So thank you, Helia, for taking the time and speaking up and sharing your point of view, because I know that you're going to inspire a lot of women out there that are on the fence, that aren't sure. Well, I don't know if I can do this. I don't have time. Half of my day is spent in a car. Well, for anybody listening, Helia said she was going to do this, and she has. And really, it's her relationships that have really been extremely useful when going on this journey, because her friends are willing to listen to her, And that's what she need. That's what we all need at the beginning of this journey, is for someone just to give us an hour so we can explain to them about the oils. It doesn't even matter if they enroll or not. We just need to get really good at presenting. So that's something that, that should, because if you are a stay-at-home mom, you probably have a very strong network of other moms and housewives. And that's an incredible niche in doTERRA. So I just want to commend you, Helia, and great work, excellent presentation. And I'm going to have you do it again. And actually, Helia forgot to mention that she's also she's working on Colombia.
Oh.
17. All right, so that's why she is striving for the silver position, so she can be a strong leader in Colombia, which is her native country. And last but not least, yes, I didn't come in and, take Helia on, and we worked together. But very shortly after that, Carla Rendon, I made Carla Rendon her sponsor. And Carla came in and did what she could at the level that she knew, and then the other gaps I would fill in. And then quickly they created a relationship and a bond, and they worked together. And I would say maybe 2 months ago, Carla officially got enrollment of Helia, because Carla had been working with her day in, day out, driving for hours, doing classes all over the place. When I said driving for hours, these ladies have driven literally 2.5 hours just one way to go do a class. And it's been week after week, month after month. So Carla really stepped in as that force of a leader. And, she's pretty much taken over. So it's really awesome for any of you listening here. When your upline chooses you to be the sponsor of somebody, run with it, because that is a huge gift, because they see something in you. They feel that you are in a position to sponsor this person, to help them with their classes, to answer their questions. But at the same time, know that your upline is there to help you, navigate through that transition. But in the long run, it's worth to give your all, like Carla did, because there you go. She has an incredible powerhouse leader on her front line. Who wouldn't want, Helia on tonight's call to say, who wouldn't want their like frontline person to say, oh yeah, I want to be silver in the next, 12 months. Like, wow, that's huge. That's huge. So I just want to congratulate Carla and let everybody know that this woman stepped in when she got, Helia as a sponsor, and worked very, very hard. It wasn't just given to her. She earned that enrollership, blood, sweat, and tears. So congratulations, ladies. And I hope that 2017 is absolutely huge. Crush it, blow it up, because you two make a very awesome team. And it's my honor to be able to work with both of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, hell yeah. Share with them how they can get a hold of you. Like, how do they connect with you? Give them your website, your email.
Yeah, they can go to my page. It's on the screen, or they can go to my email. It's helia03@gmail.com. Okay. Or to my page in doTERRA, which is, you can see it in the...
Go ahead and say it for the others who can't see a screen.
Okay, it's http mydoterra.com/Helia Ramos.
Okay, and your ID?
And my ID number, it's 248-1752.
Okay, thank you. So that's 248-1752. To join us, you can put her down as your enroller and sponsor. And if you've been invited by anybody aside from Helia, so go back to that person who invited you to this free webinar if you have questions on the oils, because if they've been working with you, I'm sure that they can answer your questions, okay? So does anybody else have a question? Let me unmute everyone again, because we were getting some background noise. A few more questions. Anybody else? About the oils, about the business? Anyone there who is friends with Helia? Do you have a question for any one of us?
Well, I just joined like maybe 5-10 minutes ago, and so
hi.
I didn't hear everything. Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
Alejandra.
Oh, Alejandra.
Yes. Hi. So I was just listening, and so I think I got to the end of the
president.
the conference. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
do you have any questions? Are you a housewife like Helia? Are you her friend? How are you related?
I am. I'm her niece.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, so yeah, I've been looking into the, into all the information she provided me, and I find it really amazing. So so I wanted, I tried to make it on time, but unfortunately I couldn't. But I usually, when I have questions, she's really good at answering all my questions and my concerns.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
If you're part of our team, we have several websites you can go to, but this is under Elite Makers Global, where we will feature the video again on that page. So you can join us with that. And yeah, if you have any questions, medical, emotional, mental, whatever it is, spiritual, you can ask right now, because we're all here. It's a free.
Awesome. Well, right now, let me see. One of the concerns that I have, I'm really interested, and I'm getting really into that a healthy living. So, I'm trying to work out and get all that good stuff in me. And so I know there's vitamins, and I know there's so many things for energy that you guys have. Mm-hmm. So that's something that I was planning to talk to my aunt about. Yeah. So maybe this is a good opportunity.
Do you get tired or something like that, or do you just get stressed?
Well, I do. Well, obviously after a workout in the morning and after my routine every day, I do get tired. Probably like maybe at 5, kind of early in the evening, which I think is still early for me to be so tired. Mm-hmm. And so, I don't know. My day starts like around 6, but I feel like 5 o'clock is too early for me to be so worn out. So maybe it's because I'm not, drinking the right stuff, or I don't know.
Are you taking the supplements?
I am, but not your supplements yet, though. Taking regular supplements, like. Yeah.
Well, that would be my first recommendation. Is to start our Lifelong Vitality Pack as soon as possible.
It almost sounds like
the Vitality Pack.
Lifelong Vitality Pack. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alejandra, it almost sounds like you have adrenal fatigue or something. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up a little bit, and I couldn't hear you. What was that again? I'm sorry.
It sounds like you have adrenal fatigue. Do you crave like salty foods or sweet foods, and you get sleepy at around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
Not really. I don't eat a lot of sweets, and I don't eat more than I'm supposed to eat, on salt. I think I'm not overdoing that.
Okay.
I don't think I am, so.
Okay. Yeah. So you just need a little bit of a picker-upper there. So yeah, the vitamins really help. Because even for me at the beginning, I was just using the oils, and of course I have to try the vitamins to make sure it works, right? Because I won't recommend something that doesn't work. So yeah, so the version of the omega-3s that we have, all plant-based, and then there's just the regular supplements. It's all complete. It has omega-3, good for your brain and all your nerves, and then the alpha CRS, and then the mitro. What do you call that, Sandra? Microplex BMZ.
Microplex MVPZ. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So all of them are very, very good. Like when she says Lifelong Vitality Pack, it consists of 3 bottles that would be guaranteed.
Can you see the screen? Because I can grab them real quick.
Sure.
Yeah. It's Angela.
Well, just so you know, ladies, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm using my phone. I'm not online.
Oh, okay. That's what I was just wondering. wondering.
Just
Okay.
because I'm not home, yeah. So.
Okay, cool. I was gonna take a picture to show you what they look like.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I will show her.
Okay.
Because I'm taking them and you know they
work.
Yeah. And then something else. Do you have frankincense and peppermint?
I have used the frankincense. I have because I have the what is it, the family kit.
Okay.
Good.
So
I do have that, and I do use that very often. I mean,
have you been doing two drops of frankincense and 2 drops of peppermint on your hands, and then rub the back of your neck?
Oh, you know what? I've been doing them separately. I think my aunt told me, Helia told me about, maybe she did and I probably didn't, but I'm using them separately, not as together.
Yeah, try this together. We just never know because
Okay.
everybody's body's different. So for some people, peppermint with your same story is enough to give them energy. You know, so now,
Okay.
yeah, so that's why we're suggesting like other things, and until we find what's good for you.
Yep.
And then, you know, sometimes you'll notice through this journey that something that was helping you go to sleep all of a sudden stopped because your body kind of adjusted itself to it. And now it's like, it doesn't work anymore. So you have to use another oil for sleep or another oil for energy or, you know, whatever.
Okay.
At the beginning, I was using past tense, and then it stopped working. So I went to deep blue, and that's made a huge difference. But the vitamin, for sure, that's our #1 product in the world. That's the #1 product sold because they're that incredible. They work for everything. Energy is one of the things that they help out the most. And are you sleeping well?
Right. Okay. I am. Yes, I am.
How many hours?
Well, I have a 6-year-old, so I mean, my sleep is not going to be. It's not great, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Does your child wake up at night?
Sometimes she does. Not every day, but sometimes maybe 2 or maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I mean, it doesn't happen every day or so often. But
she wakes
it
up.
Happens.
And she comes to your room.
Yeah, she does.
Okay. Would you like help with that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be
So
good.
does she have a diffuser in her room?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
my diffuser, the one I got from Helia, is it's broken right now. It's not working right, so I need to call that number to get it replaced or find out exactly what's going on.
So,
But
so here's a suggestion. She needs a diffuser in her room, and you're going to put Serenity.
Okay.
And you're going to put cedarwood and balance in the diffuser, 4 drops each.
4 drops each. Okay.
Yeah, Serenity, cedarwood, and balance. And then
wow.
You're gonna take and you're gonna lay her on her tummy, and you're gonna put coconut oil on her back, about 4 or 5 drops, and make sure her whole back is covered. And then you're gonna take 1 drop of Serenity, 1 drop of the cedarwood, and 1. Don't do the balance, just the cedarwood, and let's do cedarwood and Serenity first, and rub that.
Okay.
One maximum 2 drops each, maximum. No more than that. She's very small.
Okay.
Just rub that all
right.
up and down her spine, like all the way up to her neck, and then bring it all the way down to her tailbone. And then what's left over on your hands, rub the bottom of her feet, focusing on her big foot.
Okay.
Okay. And then, does she have nightmares?
Not really often. Like once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
So you might want to grab some juniper berry and 1 drop of juniper berry on the bottom of the feet. That would be very, very helpful.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow! I didn't know you guys had something for it. So what is it that the oil does as far as that?
Well,
keeping her not to have nightmares.
Well, juniper berry is amazing for nightmares, for night tremors.
It's
Okay.
it's actually a kidney detoxer. So that kidney is where we keep our fear, our anxiety, our stresses, and even kids pick up you guys' stress. The parents' stress, just to let you know.
Right. Right.
So that's Vivian hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
Exactly. So that's why juniper berry. But also,
Wow. Okay.
frankincense helps. Okay, so when you use frankincense during the day, your brain knows what to do with it. Oh, we have to be awake. It's during the day. We're doing stuff. We're active. But then if you do frankincense before you go to bed, your body knows, okay, we're shutting down. Let's shut down the brain. Let's go to sleep. Let's relax. So it's really beautiful. Your body knows what to do because the oils, they work on a molecular level and they penetrate your cells. So your cells read the oil and it knows what to do. So when your daughter is getting that serenity in her body, that's lavender and vanilla and Roman chamomile and vetiver. Those are all very calming, sedative oils. They relax you. So your body's like, ooh, we need to relax. And then you put cedar wood. Any oil that comes from a tree, Vivian taught me this. Trees, look at a tree. They signify power and strength, and they're grounded. Their roots go deep, 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 deep. So any like frankincense, cedar wood, spruce, arbor vitae, sandalwood, all those woods, they're very, so when you use one of those woods, if you're nervous, it's going to ground you. If you're anxious, it's going to ground you. And then for sleeping, same thing. They're going to ground your body so that you're not like, because if you're waking up at night, that means that you're not in a deep sleep. You're being interrupted. You're kind of sleeping, but you're not. You're still thinking. So that serenity and actually vetiver is a grass that grows 4 feet high. It has to be 4 feet high before they can pull it from the ground by hand. And the roots, that they shake the dirt off, and those roots is where we get the vetiver.
Okay.
So it's also, if anybody else is listening with a child with ADD or ADHD or who's autistic and needs them to calm down, vetiver.
Yep.
Like I use vetiver because I'm very hyper. So I do, if I'm feeling like I'm off the walls, like blah, 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 and I know that I'm going to be around people that I need to be just calm, I'll literally lick a drop of vetiver from my hand so I can really calm down.
If you think of these amazing oils, because all of us are in this journey together in this planet, usually to heal, to find ourselves, right? To find that soul, heart, mind, body alignment. If some of you, because we're busy, right? We're all working, we have children, you have husbands, some of us are single, it just depends. But if you start using the oils, you somehow go into healing. You can't help it, okay? You cannot help it. Whether you're in a physical dysfunction or you have an emotional imbalance, it just organically takes you from a physical healing to an emotional healing to releasing any mental blocks, right, or beliefs you have that doesn't serve you, and then eventually to spiritual healing. It just does it naturally. So that's the reason why Sandra kept on saying that, like in the beginning, because people think, oh, they're just selling us the oils. No, it's because your body already maxed out on that particular portion of your healing. And now you need to move on to a different set of maybe part of you that needed to heal. Does this make sense? Because, we're never
right. Yes.
Even if our family is nice to us, somehow our perception of reality is still distorted. Do you know?
Yeah.
A lot of patients, like the ones that have like a perfect family and they have all the money and all the love, they still find a destructive husband, for example, right? Or somebody swindles them later. And I'm like, what is wrong with this picture? Like they were all perfect before, positive, and then they turn negative, right? And then, of course, they eventually, to balance the rhythm of the body, they have to go back to that positive again. It's very funny, okay? Because you can have a messed up person, right? Remember Tony Robbins, Oprah, right? They came from a not so good background in the beginning, and then they turned themselves around. Versus people that are very positive, and then they turn themselves negatively. So it's just called the journey of life. So whatever journey you choose, once you start using the oils, you cannot help but heal. That's what I can tell you, because it raises your frequency because you're now one with nature. So when you're one with nature, well, you start to be one with your higher spirit, right? Because there's no other way around it. God created all this.
Like, do you have,
Right.
so you have so you have lavender and frankincense. Why don't you try 1 drop of each with some coconut oil on her back tonight?
I will. Yes, definitely.
You could start off with that. I don't want you to wait, you know. At least you can start off with that, because lavender is inside of serenity. So we work with what we have too, you know.
Awesome.
Right.
But
Okay.
I kind of gave you
I'll
like
start doing that. Thank you.
I gave you like the magical potion, but if that's, we can also scale it down a little bit, so you can at least, and then you should do the same for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you can
Right,
have a
okay.
good night's sleep too.
Awesome.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Well, thank you. I really appreciate all the information.
My pleasure. I'm going to log off, you guys. Just real quick, I'm going to say goodbye because I have the 7:30 tired of your intro classes.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you some fun ones. So
Okay. All right.
if
Well,
you guys
thank
want to
you.
tune in, the link is on the
Thank you,
website.
Sandra. Thank
All
you
right.
very much.
Adios.
All right. So
Bye-bye.
if you have any other questions, please ask them now. Otherwise, we're also going to sign off. Any other questions from the group?
I have no more questions, so thank you so much.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Questions? Otherwise, our next speaker,
No.
I wanted to
No.
share. Oh, somebody was asking something. Yes?
Oh, yes, sorry. Sorry, I came like maybe 10 minutes late into the meeting. But yeah, my question, well, April signed me in. My name's Raquel Valencia, by the way.
April's here.
And
too?
oh yeah, hi April. I'm not sure. She's probably on mute.
Hi, I'm
But,
still here.
Hi. Oh, okay, cool. My struggle right now is I'm learning how to use the oils with my kids and all, and so I really like what you said, you know, you organically heal and then it goes physical healing, and also that all turns into spiritual healing.
Mm-hmm.
My concern right now is I have continued to share my story, and so of course I'm sure it's hard when you share your story and people seem interested, but they're not really willing to take a step.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your advice to, how do I say, what is your advice to move forward? And maybe do you check in with the people and say, what do you think? Or have you checked my website? Do you do things like that?
Yeah, so pretty much what happens when so is this a side business of yours? You also have a full-time job?
No, well, technically, yeah, I have 4 kids, so I was laughing when you guys were all saying about how you have so many jobs. And
yeah.
Okay, so like right now, I did take notes on what Helia put in on her PowerPoint. I took notes on, you know, managing your time and all that, because I do struggle
with the time management.
With my time management, because I'm always so, my son has autism and my daughter has ADD. So my son has autism. He wakes up in the night. I'm going to try what Sandra said on the rubbing him down with the oils and stuff. So I always feel like it's been years of being exhausted that I seem like I'm not catching up. So I need more management of my time.
Right.
But yeah.
Exactly.
But you need to use the oils to help you, you know, the oils to help you calm. You know, first of all, you need to be calm, to be able to rest. You know, use the
Raquel has
that's going to help you so you can sleep well during the night. Then you'll have a full energy during the day to deal with your kids.
Yeah. Well, Raquel
the oils on the kids, you know, they work wonderful.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say Raquel just started maybe 2.5 months ago, no more than 3, and she's made tremendous amounts of progress with her 4 kids and her husband. So she's come a long way in just a short amount of time.
Yeah,
I'm
not 100% where I feel like I can manage a business, but I still want to learn.
Yeah,
I still want to learn because I want to be prepared for when it's my time to.
Yeah, definitely.
Just be empowered.
That is the right way, you know. In the process, while you learn how to manage your time and how to prioritize things in your house, you know, you can be learning, because there's a lot of things to learn, you know.
Yes.
And first of all, you need to learn about the oils.
Right.
Because, you know, then, you know, eventually you will catch up with the, you know, how the business work. But the most important thing is how to, you know, learn how to use the oils and how you can share that with others.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key in the business, you know, being knowledgeable about the oils.
Yeah, that's the first step. So to share with you, so I think April asked me about this when she signed you up, because I have 4 kids.
Yes.
19, 18, 12, and 10. I have autistic kid, 1, and a slightly autistic 1, you know, just gifted, but not quite autistic. So I have those children. And what I realize, the secret in your household is you. And in any business, the secret is you, okay? Because you're the one who created the business to begin with. So when you ask me that, because I used to be like that, all over the place, like an ADD, I think I have a little bit of that too.
I'm getting it now.
When I hired one business coach a long time ago, because I don't know, I just like to use my energy for other things. So aside from having 4 little kids before, I opened up a business. I used to have a boarding care for the elderly, 2 of them. And then I opened a physical therapy practice aside from my Kaiser job as a physical therapist, right? So I just love doing multiple things. And initially, when I studied all these healing methods, I just wanted to help my son and my other child who's slightly autistic. And I said, I wonder what's the secret to this. So the secret is me. I have to be calm. So when you're very peaceful inside of you, your family will start to feel that you're not erratic in your energy. So they will also calm down. You're the key to everything in your household. So like Helia was saying, you need to really experiment on the oils on yourself, because once it works on you, usually it'll work on your children and your husband, because you're all connected, okay? That's the first step. And believe me, you can put 2 oils or 10 oils, it doesn't matter. You gotta feel calm.
Yes.
You have to feel that way and do your own deep breathing, and then you can attend to your children's needs. And the business coach I hired before, I actually fired her because I didn't like the way she said it, but she said to me that I created my emergencies. That's why my life is full of chaos. And I said, that's not true. Do you know what you're talking about? I was upset initially, right? Because remember, there's so many things going on at that time. And I realized what she said. So if you can put your week in containers, in other words, the morning time is for your children because you got to prepare them to school. But like Helia, if you have a 1 to 2 hour window, it's just that short amount of time. All you got to do is study about the oils, read the books, or experiment on yourself to try doTERRA. That's your business portion. And make sure nobody interrupts that, not your husband, not your children. You tell them, because you also teach your children boundaries, right? Mommy is in the office. You just tell them that. I'm working right now. You put a sign outside. So eventually my kids learned to respect the time that I'm talking on the phone or doing video conferences, that I'm working. You know, that's the time to make money. It's not the time to joke with them or do things with them. So I started putting things on the schedule, and then eventually they learn consistency. They'll learn so much from you. So the secret in making sure the people enroll at the end is your own intention. So when you set up a class and you invited them because you wanted to share what it is that you would like to share with them, right? Like you're doing holistic healing. It's made a huge difference in your life, and you want to share this with them. If you can, when you're doing your meditation or visualization, if you can see people taking home the oils and signing up, that's a big win for you once they start to sign up. It'll feel good. So the container for the ending has to be in place in your mind and in your energy so they actually sign up. That's the key to that.
I see.
Yeah, so you can't, if you just leave everything to the universe, like, oh yeah, I'm just going to share the oil. I really don't know what to do with this because I'm not ready for the business. So if those things are running in your head, no one's going to sign up because no one's ready for the business. Perhaps deep inside, you really don't know yet when you would like to start the business, because it means you're also going to take care of these people. That's what it means. So there's something inside of you that's stopping you from doing it.
Yes, definitely.
So what I'm saying to you is, if that's your thought process, just don't be attached to the outcome. Just share the oils. If they buy or not, it's okay, because you're not really running it as a business right now. You're just planting your seeds. And then when you're ready, like you said, it's my time now to build this business, then that's your real time, because there's no more other thoughts running behind your head there.
Yes.
Does that help?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Good.
Anyone else? Okay, I hope that answers a lot of questions. So even this, by the way, for those of you who are part of our team and you would like to share your story or even share what's working for you, it could be the sharing is working for you. Do you know, for some of us, it's difficult to invite people, but maybe for you, it's so easy to invite people. Share that with others, because for some of us, it's easy to, like have them sign up at the end, right? Like for me, that's one of my expertise. I take them all the way and then I follow up. That's my forte. Other people, they're very good at inviting. Other people, they're very good at sharing. Share those talents and gifts, because you all have it. And all you got to do is email me if you're interested in our future speaking opportunities. You can have your own stage here with us. Vivian@feelbetterrehab.com. So Vivian@feelbetterrehab.com. Our next speaker on Monday at 6:30 is about leaky gut and allergies. So for those of you, even if you don't have those, but you have like stomach symptoms, or if you actually have some headaches, or you have unexplained symptoms, or a weight gain that you cannot explain, somehow you're getting puffy and pudgy and you don't know why. Fariba Kashef is one of our wellness advocates, and she lived the experience, so she would like to share that knowledge with you. Monday at 6:30 is our next call. It will be posted on Elite Makers Global or Ask Your Upline, because I usually text the information the day of. So Monday at 6:30, okay? That will be our next speaker. And the following Monday, we have a Wushu master. I don't know if you've heard of Tai Chi and Qigong. That's kind of like the discipline of Wushu combined. And he'll share with us essential oils. So there's a lot of good things in store. And February is about love, intimacy, sexual romance, and all that juicy things. And any emotional trauma we've had in our lives. We all had trauma, by the way. It's just a different degree. So we have a lot of great speakers for us. So just keep on listening, because you'll learn so much more on how we use the oils. All righty. Well, thank you so much, everybody. I hope this has been a great learning experience for all of you. And invite your friends and family if they don't know what the heck you're talking about, even if they haven't enrolled at all, because this is a way for you to share that information for free to them. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.